What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. What? Oh. He's frisky this morning. Uh-oh. There's a smudge mark on my... There we go. He's frisky this morning. What? What? Oh. Who's a good puppy? He's like, I want to lay down, but I want hugs. But I want to lay down, but I'm frisky at the same time. Hey man, not my... Ooh, who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Yes. So yesterday, I uploaded a video. Today's Friday. I feel like Friday got here really fast this week. So yesterday I uploaded a video just basically saying why I was absent for like a week or so. And you guys will be proud of me because I left my computer on for about 4 hours or so, and I responded to all the comments that were left up until 1 a.m. and then I went to bed. And now I'm going to check to see if there are any more comments, because I really want to get in the habit of responding as soon as I can, because I feel like the longer I wait, the harder it gets for me. Hey man! He put his foot through. See, I got this, hold on, I got this strap here. He put his foot through the strap. I couldn't move the camera. Could I? Could I? Can I have kisses? Can I have kisses? Kiss, kiss? I've been trying to teach him, you know, to give kisses. Or actually, I want to give him kisses on his face. So I'll say to him, kiss, kiss, and like hold his face still, but I don't think he knows what that means. So, but anyway, yeah, I was very, very happy that, I think that's what I need to do. Like, I was happy I was able to keep up with the comments and stuff last night. And I think that if I can, because a lot of times I'll upload videos, like on Sundays I'll upload just before I have to leave for work. So I can't, you know, I can't respond immediately. But I think, you know, during the week, like Wednesday or when I upload sort of random vlogs, if I just leave my computer on, it's easier for me to come back and respond to comments, right? Right? What? He's such a good boy. He's so lovey. That's what I like about him. He's very sort of lovey-dovey. But he's still young and he likes to get a little frisky from time to time. So I'm responding to the last couple comments that have posted since last night. And I've had 3 people so far mention Octoly to me. And so if you're not friends with me on Instagram, you won't know this. But when Octoly first came out, they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to sign up with them. I did, reluctantly. The reason that I say reluctantly is because Octoly is the kind of company where you're not just sent items to review. You have to go in and write a proposal and tell them why you want to try the product and how you're going to do your review. So I tried it a couple times. I was turned down every time. I think I did it 3 times. I was turned down all 3 times. And then I think it was about 7 months ago or so, Octoly sent me a letter telling me basically they are dropping me because I am not popular enough, in a nutshell. I don't get the views and they don't want to waste their time with me. It was kind of a slap in the face. You know, you're nobody right now, but maybe one day if you do become a somebody, please let us know. We would love to use you, basically. How about no? How about you piss off, right? I didn't contact those people. They contacted me. I didn't ask to become part of their group. They contacted me. So what it was is when Octoly first started, they were getting their claws into anyone that they could because they were a brand new company. So even though little old me, who only has 7,000 subscribers, they were like, oh cool, you know, we'll start small with the little people and then we'll work our way up to the, you know, larger accounts. And that's what they did. So I'm assuming that a bunch of people like myself were dropped because we weren't able to get the views for them. So, But that's why I don't use Octoly. I won't ever use another service like that again. If somebody wants to send me something, they can send me an email and ask me. And I do get emails, and half the time I don't even respond to them because I just don't want to be bothered. You know, I still have to film that teeth whitening video, and I will tell you guys just very quickly, the reason that I haven't filmed that yet is because it didn't work out for me. And it is a good product, but just not for me. You know, so I've kind of been putting that off because I don't want to give the impression that it's a bad product, because it's not. It's just that my teeth are so sensitive and I have so much enamel loss that using that product made my sensitivity much, much worse. They just had this weird sensation in them. So I will get around to making that video. But like I said, it is a good product, and it did lighten up my teeth. I would say a few shades, but I paid for it. You know what, you guys? I think I just answered my own question. So my friend Lucy left me a comment, and I started to respond to her comment. And when I got to the bottom of her comment, she had mentioned, you know, about titles and keywords and things like that. I've always known that there were certain words that you can use in your titles to attract attention. I have purposely avoided using certain words in my titles because I feel like, I don't know, you know, if I like a product, I like it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to like it. And if I put in my title, world's best concealer, and then you go out and you spend X amount of dollars on this concealer because Felicia said it was the world's best, and then it's crap. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people, they use those words to grab the attention, even though they know they maybe don't feel the way about that product that they listed in their title, or, you know, it's just, it can be very misleading. And so anyway, long story short, I think I answered my own question. It's another reason why I don't have the numbers, is because I don't have flashy titles. If I use something that's awesome, I'm going to tell you guys, but, you know, I'm not going to put in my title like world's best or anything like that, because I don't know. That's probably why I'm a terrible salesperson too. You guys, I was a terrible salesperson at MAC. I would have customers that would come up to me and ask me questions about like MAC skincare, and I would send them to Origins. Like, you know, I can't be misleading. I have a conscience. I can't lie about things. You know, I guess that's what makes me not the best when it comes to retail. Or like, I could never work a job where my salary depends on how much I sell, because I would be poor. You know, like I would send people to Origins or Kiehl's. I would say, don't buy MAC skincare. MAC does makeup really well, not skincare. So anyway, but yeah, I never wanted flashy titles because I was always afraid to draw too much attention. I can't believe I didn't even think about this. There it is. That is why after 7 years I don't have the numbers, because I don't want to draw attention to myself. My kids think it's weird that I don't tell people about my YouTube channel. I don't tell anyone. People in my like everyday life or people that I work with, nobody knows that I make YouTube videos. I feel like if somebody finds me themselves on YouTube, that's different. But if I specifically send somebody to my YouTube channel to check out my videos, in the back of my mind I'm thinking to myself, gosh, what if they hate my videos? What if they don't learn anything? What if they think I'm full of crap or I'm full of hot air? You know what's funny too is I always talk about how much I don't care what people think about me. But I feel like when it comes to anything where I'm trying to be helpful, you know, I'm trying to help someone, then it matters to me. You know, if I'm sending someone to my YouTube channel to check out a video on how to do eyeliner for deep set eyes and they don't learn something, or they think it's stupid or whatever, then it does kind of make me feel bad because I wasn't able to help that person. Does that make sense? I just answered my own question. I should probably delete that whole video. I won't, because I spent you guys have spent time commenting and watching, and I'm responding to comments. Now I have a few more to go, but I just felt like I needed to say that. Thank you, Lucy. You inadvertently helped me realize why. And also, again, that I am totally okay with it. I just finished answering all of the comments. Thank you, guys. You know, who was I saying this to? I can't remember. But when I posted the video, I wasn't expecting to get so much love. I was honestly expecting for people to tell me what they didn't like. You know what I mean? Or offering suggestions for improvements and things. But instead, everybody was like super supportive, and it makes me happy because you guys like me for me. You like, I mean, look at this. I'm a mess most of the time, and yet again, there's another hoodie, but you guys don't care. And I like that because I feel like I can just be me, I can be who I am, and I don't have to worry about putting on airs. I really appreciate it. I think I've written the word, or typed the word appreciate so many times, but I really do. And I want to say thank you guys for allowing me to be who I am. Because I just don't think I could be anything other. I've said this before. I really tried, probably early on in my YouTube career. Excuse me. I did try early on in my YouTube career to be something that I wasn't, because I thought that's what people wanted. And I thought that may grab some attention, even though I inadvertently sort of sabotaged myself. I don't know, I've done a lot of things that are contradictory to each other. You know, like I wanted at one point to grow, and I did want the numbers, but I wasn't doing, I guess, what was necessary in order to achieve those numbers, because naturally it never felt right. I never felt right doing it. I never felt right being overly smiley or, hey guys, like I can't do it. It doesn't feel natural. So, but reading all the comments, I mean, you guys are awesome. So I am proud of myself because I did it. I've kept up today. I've kept up with comments today. And now I know what I need to do. I need to just leave my computer on and then come back to it and respond, right? So, but anyway, I don't know what to do now. Oh, look at that. You know what I hate? When I take off my mascara and I think it's all off and it's not, and then it ends up on my face. I didn't realize I had black stuff here and black stuff up here. I don't even use, I don't use waterproof mascara, but it just doesn't want to come off. I do really like that L'Oreal Lash Paradise. You know, it kind of looks like, the tube kind of looks like, what is it, Better Than Sex from Too Faced. Let me get out of the bright light. See this one here? This stuff is awesome. I really like it a lot. I was using this, the Voluminous Superstar, but I actually think I like this one better. I feel like this one makes my lashes look longer and fuller. I've actually stopped using the primer on this because I didn't feel like it was doing my lashes any favor, because what I was doing was using the primer and then I was using, whoops, the Lash Paradise over the top. And then one day I didn't have time to kind of mess around with primer, and so I just put this on and my lashes looked better without primer. Did I wake you up? Gato! I love the paws. Look at his paws. He is a big he's a big cat. Look at his back legs. Is it sleepy time? Am I annoying you? Aw, gato. Yeah, okay. He's like, leave me alone, you crazy lady. Alright, I am trying to figure out what to wear on my eyeballs today. So I haven't used my Sleek palettes in a really long time. So I figured that today I would use them, but I'm just having some issues trying to figure out what colors to wear. I'm kind of digging this palette here. This is the Respect palette. I think you can still get these. The colors are really pretty. They're kind of typical of what I normally wear. And then I was looking at these two yellow colors in this one. This is the Supreme palette. So I was looking at these two colors here in particular because I thought that it would make, I could do sort of like maybe a sunset looking eye. This one is really pretty. This one is sunset. And I was looking at the orange here in particular. So I don't know what to do. So this ought to be interesting. Trying to figure out what I want to do. This is honestly a lot of the times what happens when I don't already have sort of like an idea of what I want to do. I just sit here and I swatch colors until something strikes me, you know. A little bit of Painterly. You know what palette I haven't used in a long time is the Makeup Addiction palette. I haven't used this one in a while. I feel like this brown here. Actually, you know what? These colors would work really well with this one here. These three shades, right, would work out pretty good with that. Or I could go into my Suva palette and use this one and then the two brown. I don't know what to do. I do know though, I'm pretty sure that I want to use that color there. So I have an idea. I think what I'm going to do is use this one here through my crease. That one is called Lock Bridge, right? Yes. So I'm going to use Lock Bridge through my crease, and then I might go into this Flaming Love palette and use these three. So this one is called Flaming Kisses, Brownie, and then Savannah Desert. So that's what I'll do. I will just dip in different palettes here. I think I'm going to start with just a brown through my crease. So I'm going to use this one here. It's called Madrid. That's going to go through my crease first. It's a little dark, so I don't know. We'll see. What I've been doing a lot lately, because my eyes are starting to come down in this outer corner, I've really been concentrating like over in this area here. And what I do is I actually take the eyeshadow pretty much right up to underneath my eyebrow. And then out here, I sort of angle in. I angle my brush in and go up this way. Because what I'm trying to do is create this type of look. Because my eyes are starting to, you know, droop down out here. If I create more height in this area, it'll kind of help lessen the look of the droopiness in this outer corner. So I just go really high here to make my socket look a little bit more round. So even though my eyes are deep set, I can still make this area here look more on the round side by coming right up to just underneath my eyebrow in the inner corner. And then sort of angling down out here. You can still keep it rounded, but you want the color to sort of taper out here. So you guys see, by coming out here and bringing the color up just a little bit higher in the inner corner, it kind of helps make it look a little bit more on the round side. And then I just sort of keep this outer corner rounded, but more on the narrow side, I guess. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but I don't go quite as far out. See how the color's here and it just kind of comes straight across? It's just to make my eyes look, it's just to help kind of make my eyes look a little less droopy in that outer corner. That's all. Alright, so this took me so much longer than I wanted it to. The colors that I originally chose, they didn't work with the frosty color on my lid, so I had to change it up. So it's kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different eyeshadows. You guys would probably roll your eyes and think, no freaking way would I ever go through all that, but I couldn't leave it the way it was. It just didn't work out. So I ended up going into my favorite eyeshadow, which is Caramel Apple from Feather River Body, and putting it in the outer corner because I needed something a little more sort of like rusty brown to work with the lid color, because the other one was just a little too like red and it wasn't working. So this took me an hour to do my face, which is completely annoying because I did not want to spend that much time, and now I have 45 minutes to like do something with my hair, get my stuff together for work, pack my lunch, and make something to eat before I leave. Good morning. No, actually, well, good afternoon. It's Saturday. And when I was at work last night, I started feeling sick. When I got to work, I felt okay. I didn't have any issues or anything. But about, I'd say 4 hours into my shift, I started feeling a little discomfort in my throat. And then as time went on, it started to get worse. And then my nose started to get sort of stuffy, like stuffy, more stuffy than normal, but like that sick feeling. You know, like sick stuffy. I don't know, there's a difference between my normal stuffy nose and when I'm sick. And then all the pressure here, and then my pressure on my temple. And I was just like, what the heck? And now I just, you know, like I'm in full-blown sick mode. And the man is home again from work because now he's sick too. But he's out in the living room. I'm in the bedroom. When he gets sick, he's very vocal. You know, like he clears his throat and he has to use his voice to clear his throat, like really loud. And I just... So we're both kind of cranky, so he's just staying in there. I'm staying in here. We haven't said really much to each other. When I got up this afternoon, he was asleep on the couch, and we saw each other, and it was sort of like, So I think he's probably asleep on the couch right now. And I got this guy. Hi. Hi, good boy. It's funny how when men get sick, I've noticed when men get sick, and this isn't obviously all men, but the men that I'm familiar with, they get sick and it's like the end of the world. I'd be alright if my throat didn't hurt. My throat is... I feel like I've swallowed some razor blades. I was talking to a nurse last night, and she said that several of the nurses in the ER were sick, and one of them started feeling sick last night, and I said, yeah, that's how I feel. It's all like respiratory stuff. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow, because he's coughing and coughing stuff up, and I'm not really doing that. I just have a stuffy nose, so hopefully I'll be alright, because I can't call off of work. It's not because I don't have, like, the time saved up to call off, like PTO. It's just because there's no one to fill my shift. My shift is the hardest to cover, so since I've been doing this job, I've only called off once, and that was a chore to try to call off. So I just stick it out. I'm just hoping that tonight's not busy, because I don't think I could deal with a busy night feeling the way that I do. And I'll have to wear a mask, which is always fun, you know, but it is what it is. I'll just take some Dayquil and push through. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel horrible. It's almost 3 o'clock. The last time I turned the camera on was around noon, I think, 12:30. I feel awful. I just now got off of the bed. I was laying there with the dog. And now I'm going to take a bath. I'm hoping that that's going to perk me up or something. But I put some Epsom salt in the bathtub because I feel kind of achy. So I got the bath going. Yeah. Did I show you guys this? I got this new cleansing, it's a cleansing balm from L'Oreal. This stuff is amazing. It makes my hair feel so soft. And I can comb through it pretty easy. I've been using, I was using this stuff from Renpure, but I actually like the L'Oreal better. I've been using the Renpure to wash my natural bristle brushes. Ooh, I look really blue. But I've been using it to wash my brushes, and I actually really, really like how the bristles feel after using the cleansing conditioner on them. So I'll probably just save the Renpure for my brushes and continue on with the L'Oreal for my hair. But anyway, I think this is going to be the end here because I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to probably feel even worse. Nobody wants to see a sick person vlogging. It's a good thing you can't catch a cold through a video, right? Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for 2 days. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.